So Bumper, you've been studying health and nutrition and even water for a long time. In fact, when I first met you, you had already had some papers written. Is that right?
Right.
So you were already pretty educated before you and I even talked. And I know you ended up doing a bunch of research on water ionizers and actually different companies and distributors. And then you finally came on board with IonWays. And so my question is, what is it that attracted you to the IonWays organization and ideally the Athena water ionizer?
My background is research and development, and of course anything that's out there, I'm going to find it. I'm going to turn over every rock to find out what I can about the thing, the good points, the bad stuff about it. And I did the comparisons out here, but hands down IonWays was so far ahead of anything else because they're the leaders. They're the Nike of the industry. They've been around nearly 38 years, you know, from Japan. And what I found, there was a couple key things that really swung me this way more than anybody else, because I found out the rest of them were pretty much knockoffs, in it for the money. They didn't really care about the public and what's going to take care of your health. The machine might work for 6 or 8 months, but what happens after that?
Right.
So one of the big key things that tripped me to jump into IonWays was the fact that they produce 50,000 units a month with less than 1% return because of breakage or the thing didn't work, whatever. 50,000 a month was a huge number. And logistically, that is a huge number, especially with a 1% return. And then I found out all these other things that they've been doing with the patents that they have on the devices, and they look at things like they clean up all of the bad water that's coming into the machine and disperse it. They also put back into the water before we drink it calcium, which you have to have in the body for the muscles, magnesium to drive it into the muscle, and potassium. And that helps the whole overall body. You got to have those 3 elements. So they cleaned it up and took it all out, like the RO units we see. That's reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis takes it all out, cleans it up, but it's still acid, and it's not microstructure. So it went way beyond all that, and that's the things that caught my eye with IonWays, and it was a must then. And I found it to be true. It's the best one out there.
Great, thank you.